What you see on your screen is a simple teaching product that generated over $100,000 in the last 7 days. That is, over 20,000 people bought this product last week. Now, I want you to ask yourself, what will 1% of this money do for you and your family? Now, you will agree with me that this is a whole lot of money. Just 1% of it is a whole lot in our current economic condition to help you and your family. And guess what? You can sell products like this without importing them, without touching them, without having to deal with customers, without warehousing this product, without any complicated system. It's a simple model that I call the e-commerce franchise. And what I want to do for you right in this training, right in this video today, is share with you how you can make between 100k to 126k every single week, with e-commerce franchise. And like I said, you don't have to import or warehouse products, and it doesn't matter if you are a newbie, you're a busy person, and for those persons who hate tech, it doesn't matter at all. Now, I shared this system with Everesters, and within 3 weeks, he generated 480,000 naira in sales. Close to 300,000 naira of this money was pure profit for him. Now there was Lydia. Lydia was a struggling, housewife, but sharing this system with her, she was able to do about 300,000 naira in pure profit. Now there was a Kinomi, a struggling orphan, who I also shared this with, and he became financially free by implementing this same model. Now there is Nzube. Nzube is an engineer, a construction engineer. You will know that construction engineers are quite busy people, but despite his busy schedule, he was able to get involved in this and generate an extra 200k for himself. In fact, he said life no suppose hard. Okay, now there is James, who did 1.8 million in 30 days. Now, James' case was very peculiar, all right? In May 2021, James, experienced what he now refers to as the apocalypse, all right? Everything was working for James at the time. He was happy, his wife was, joyful, looking beautiful, the kids were healthy and strong. It was all that James had ever dreamed of. And then everything stood still. It was as if the tap of his source of happiness was suddenly turned off, shut off. My only daughter just gained admission into the university, and things are turning sour in my life. He finally opened up across the table for me. What have I done wrong? Whom have I offended? My wife doesn't look at me the way she used to anymore. As this man poured out his heart, I could see a wounded man. So I asked him this one question. If I help you set up a system that brings in a minimum of 10k to you every single day, will you pay me 50,000 naira for my good work? He paused. That minute, his face changed. I could sense so many questions running through his mind at that point. But he replied with this. That would be incredible and a great leap considering where I am right now. But he didn't just stop there. Are you sure this is something that is possible and sustainable? He asked. I could sense the doubt in him, but I can't blame him. It's not his fault. Who wouldn't be, by the way? This was a total stranger he just met in a bar was telling him an e-commerce franchise system that could fetch him 10k every single day and 100k minimum every single week. James, there is only one way to find out. I finally told him, let's set up the system for you. This is a simple, straightforward, but highly effective system. It's basically you selling physical products to people online, totally legal. And I'm going to help you out with 90% of the hard work. The next morning, I woke up to a credit alert of about 50,000 naira from James, which I knew wasn't easy for him to do. But guess what? He believed. He had some faith. He had some faith in a stranger he met at the bar. Anyway, 7 days later, the system was all set up, and the first 10 days of launching the system It brought in over 300k in revenue and over 100k in pure profit. And then 30 days later, the system had brought in over 1.8 million in revenue and over a million in profit. I was happy I kept my words to James, but for James, he was totally in shock, right? But all it took was for him giving it a shot and having faith that a system that generates a minimum of 10k every day was possible. And the beautiful thing about this is he did it without, worrying about importing products, worrying about warehousing products, or even how he's going to deliver the products. You don't have to stock any form of products, all right? You're acting as a middleman between the customer and the seller of the product, all right? Is a simple and straightforward business model. This is the same business model that big brands that you admire are currently running on, like Mr. Biggs, Tantalizers, KFC, Cold Stone, even Slot. All right, it's called the franchise model. Okay, listen, it only takes one product to change your life. If you can find a product that gives you a minimum profit of 10k every single day, all you just need to sell is one piece of that product every single day. Now imagine generating 10k every day for the next 30 days. And you only need to follow 3 steps to set up a system like this. And in this video, I will show you exactly how the system works. Because my guess is you're tired of being told how people are making, money online selling products. And the truth is, most experts are not teaching the right things, period. They end up giving you complex systems that you find difficult to implement. You hear things such as copywriting, sales funnels, website design, Facebook ads, Instagram ads. And when you try, everything falls to pieces, or you end up confused. And the thing is, it's not your fault. You're trying to do too many things which end up taking too long to complete and see your first result. So you end up giving up because you have to research the market, you have to research products, you have to research the audience, set up sales funnels, websites, write sales letters, write emails, add copies. That is a whole lot. You can master these things in 3 or 6 months. So how exactly do the gurus expect you to start seeing results in just 30 days? Do you now see why you still have been struggling to make money online? But what if there is a system to help you eliminate most, if not all, of this hard work? I want to share that with you right in this video. And if you stay with me for the next 15 minutes, you are going to discover this unique model. But before I do, I know you're probably wondering, who is this guy? Well, my name is Jonathan Melody, and I was born and I still live in Nigeria. I have over 10 years experience in e-commerce marketing. I'm a best-selling author. I'm a founder of the 10x Ecom Club. It's a community of, very smart and people who do 8 and 9 figures, selling physical products online. I'm also the founder of a software company called Lazycom that helps, e-commerce brands, generate sales and automate their marketing. All right. I wrote the book, the 10x Ecommerce Secrets. This is a book that blessed so many lives. All right. Even the founder of Respetner said, I got an idea for what I'm currently working on from reading this book. So this is an amazing book that I wrote that changed the lives of so many persons. All right. Now, listen, things were not always like this. Okay. I have a very sad story, but my guess is you're not here to listen to my, pity story. You're not here to pity me, right? You're here to make sure that you find knowledge that will turn your situation around. And that is exactly what I want to do for you. But what is most important that you need to know in terms of my journey is that I chose to be successful. All right. Now I can travel whenever I want to, wherever I want. I'm married. I have a kid. So it's a decision that I made to be successful. And you have to make that decision for yourself. I cannot make that decision for you. Now, There is a little bit of backstory to all of these things. You see, in 2018, I launched the 10x e-commerce blueprint, teaching my unique system, having generated a couple of millions selling physical products. Right, and that product actually changed the financial story of many Nigerians, like Harry here, who in 6 months went on to gift his wife a brand new car. And then there is Catherine, who generated her first million in a month, and she was blown away by the result. And she did this during the COVID-19. And there is, Pastor Jade, who implemented what I taught him in another business and generated over 15 million in 5 months. Incredible, right? And there is, Sylvester here, who implemented what I taught him and did over 1.3 million. With his own business. Before he met me, he was struggling, with his affiliate marketing business. But having implemented what I taught him, he was able to, generate over 1.3 million in 30 days. And here is Desmond. Desmond was someone who was, had just had a bad time, a sad time with his drop shipping business. He was, at the time, he was running an international drop shipping business. So he had some, issues with his partners and had to, contact me at the time. I wanted to, get involved in e-commerce, and he wanted to use my method, and I taught him, right? This is his second car in 2 years. Today he's married and with a kid. Okay, and here is the mommy. The mommy was struggling at the time, doing mini importation, selling bags and things like that, but I taught her my system, and today she owns her own beauty brand that also exports to other countries. So she's not just producing her own products, she now exports her products. Right now, here is Dami, who was also struggling, but using this system was able to get results for himself. But you see, with all of these testimonials and these people generating amazing results, there was a problem with the system. All right, I realized that some persons couldn't set up the system as it required, researching the market, researching the product, researching the audience, setting up sales funnels, writing sales letters, emails, ad copies, importing the products, handling logistics, handling customer service. Okay, so at this point, I knew I had to do something if I want to get more people to see results and be successful. All right, it's what is called the potential loop, and this is something that my mentor shared with me some time ago. He said that, you see, for someone to believe in a system, the person needs to see results. Now, when someone believes in a system, it's easier for the person to take action. All right. So the more the results that you get, the higher your belief system. And the higher your belief system, the more action you can take and the more results that you can get. Can you imagine that? Now, this alone showed me that I needed to do something different. So that was when I decided to take away the hard part of the entire process of selling physical products online, and that led to Everest generating 480 in 3 weeks. Lydia doing hers, Akinwumi became financial, and Zube there 1.8 million in 30 days for James. Listen, this involves 3 steps. All right. Now the first step is you sourcing the product. Now, pay attention. I didn't say you have to import the product. You just have to source this product. And just imagine if you can find yourself a hot product, like a simple product like this, right? You don't have to bother yourself about, things like health products, beauty Oh, you don't have to do all of that. You can find a simple product like this, and you can find it in places like Gigi or even your local market, right? So sometimes you need to step out of your comfort zone, look into what is available in your local market. But what is important is you want to make sure that you find products that solves a problem, products that help people to save time, save them money, help them to, increase status, caress their ego. All right, products that help people to protect their loved ones, things that just make life easy for people, and this product has to be unique. All right, once you find products like that, the next thing is to set up simple ads, right, on Facebook or on Instagram. Okay, now once you've done that, you need to also have a simple landing page. This is not a complicated 2-step, 3-step, 4-step sales. No, you are just getting started. All right, so you don't have to bother yourself about these things. Have it simple landing page, with little text on it, and then a button to your WhatsApp. Okay, and then of course you want to close the sales on WhatsApp. Now when you try to close people on WhatsApp, there are two things that you need to pay attention to: empathy and confidence, right? And this is why I say that you want to make sure that you're selling unique products, and the products has to work, right? Because if they work, you become confident in talking to the people, because people can sense your confidence when you're talking to them or when you're even chatting with them. So you want to make sure that you find products or you source products that work and that are unique. So like I said, it's a straightforward 3-step system: source the product, set up the ad, close the sale. Okay, this is exactly what Ifoma used, generated over 400k in 30 days in pure profit. Kings did over 35 orders in 48 hours. Gabriel 13 orders within 24 hours of setting up his ad, and this was his first time. And then there is Sam who did over 15 orders within 24 hours. Now this system, I packaged it into a training I call the e-commerce leverage advantage. So this is a training that all those persons went through to be able to accomplish it. But there is one problem, all right, or there's some bad news. I stopped giving people access to this training sometime last year, 2022. Now hold on, I know what you're thinking. Okay, so what are you trying to do now? Listen, I want to give you a few persons actually access to this same training absolutely for free. All right, listen, you are watching this video right now and you've heard how this selling system works, and you know that this system will help you generate income and see results, right? And you're wondering how you can deploy a system like this and start generating income fast for yourself and your family. That is why I want to introduce you to a shortcut that my mentor Ronald had just created. All right, it's called the Kairos method. All right, this is a method that takes all of the hard work that comes with selling physical products online. It doesn't matter if you're a newbie, you're busy, or you're a non-technical person. And like I said, you don't have to worry about importing a product, worrying about warehousing a product, talking to people or customers, delivering a product, or setting up any form of complicated systems. And the best part is you still get to keep the customers. How beautiful is that? All right, remember, you want to stick with me because I'm going to share with you exactly how you can get the e-commerce leverage advantage I told you earlier, how you can get it for free. All right, now listen, if you think a system like this, all right, will help you and your family, I want you to get it. All right, but if you think it's not going to help you, then there is no point getting it. All right, so what I'm going to do is share with you what you will find inside of the Kairos method that my mentor Ronald has put together for you. All right, so the first thing you're going to find inside of it is the VIP members account, or that's what you're going to gain access to. All right, and inside here you're going to find already branded products. So these are unique products that are specifically sourced. All right, and you get to get up to 80% commission for every sale that you make. Like I said, the delivery will be done for you, the customer service will be done for you. All right, you don't have to worry all about that, and all the marketing materials will be provided for you. Okay, and the best part is you get to still keep the customers. You also get the 8-figure mindset coaching. All right, this is a step-by-step setup training to get you to your first million. It's going to show you how you can structure your own franchise, e-commerce franchise business, how you can drive traffic, and you can close sales, right? And then there is a bank of swipe files, marketing swipe files, right, to make the journey easy for you without having to worry about, okay, how will I, write the marketing materials that will help me to sell this product. Everything is done for you. So you have access to images, videos, social media posts, ad copies, closing scripts, etc. More and more things you will find in there. And you also gain access to the Success Apprentice Center. This is a marketing training and Q&A section every single week. This is Kairos prioritizing your growth and success. All right, so you're never left alone. And you also get the incentive program. Now, how this works is, now when people make sales, when you make sales, right? When people buy the products, you get points for people buying the products, and you can redeem these points as cars, gadgets, vacations, real estate, electronics, and even more. Right? How beautiful is that? Imagine you selling something, making money, and still being rewarded with points that you can redeem into all of these things. Beautiful, isn't it? And you also gain access to the Telegram community. All right, this is a gathering of like-minded people. So once you join the Kairos offers, the Kairos method, you will be inducted into the partners only community on Telegram, where you have access to all of the support that you need. Okay, so here is a summary of what you're getting. VIP members only access, right, where you get to earn up to 80% commissions, 8-figure mindset coaching, marketing swipe files being given to you, success apprentice center, where you're given weekly coaching and training on marketing. All right, and then there is the incentive program that get you you get points that you can redeem, and of course you gain access to the Telegram community. All of these are worth over ₦1 million. Now, if you want to set up a system that makes an extra 300k, so 1 million per month in the next 30 days, and you want to do it fast, this is the quickest way to do it. And because you don't have to worry about importing the product, you don't have to worry about warehousing the product, delivering products, rebranding products, you don't have to worry about customer service, right, or setting up any form of complicated systems. All you need to do is send traffic to the offers that has been created using the marketing materials that are given to you. How simple is that, right? This is Ronald actually making your journey to success 10 times easier than it was for us. I remember when I got started with e-commerce, it wasn't this easy. And this is the reason why you're getting started and you're starting with things like mini importation is going to delay you to the road to success. All right, because there are so many components that leads to success in importation. Also, you're starting e-commerce the regular way that every other person is doing it out there. So if you want to shortcut your success, you want it to be fast, this is the simplest route for you. All right, now if you think a system like this will help you and your family, I want you to get it. But if you think it's not going to help you, then there is no point to it. What you need to understand is when you execute this correctly, the end result will be you generating sales every single day, making at least a minimum of 300k every single month, right? Then you can finally buy that your dream car or land, finally take care of your bills and live comfortable, and send your kids to good schools, assist your husband, get rid of insult from people who have more than you do, have enough to give to charity, right? Go on vacations whenever you deserve vacations, don't you? You need money to be able to take care of all of this, right? Now, the essence of all of this is to help you to achieve more in the next 4 weeks than most experts will ever do in 4 months. Now you're saying, oh, this is so cool, Jonathan. What is the cost? I know you're asking that. Now, I was in talks with Ronald, and he was telling me how he planned on giving this out for 250,000 naira. And if you ask me, it's quite a very fair price, because think about all of the work that has been taken out from your shoulders, right? That is a whole lot, right? But let me ask you this. If all the system did for you was to finally turn you into a profit pulling machine in the e-commerce multi-billion-dollar industry, do you think this would be worth $250,000? If all this system did was, finally take you from an average income earner to a 6 to 7 figure monthly, earner, would it be worth it? If all the system did was to finally help you achieve the lifestyle you've always wanted for you and your family, would it be worth it? If all that the system did was help you pay all your bills comfortably and, have extra cash to play around with and, be able to give to charity, do you think this will be worth it? Now, there are people who, are already paying, for systems that are even way lesser than this, right? This is Oludare, one of my clients before he met me, had paid close to about 500,000 naira to acquire a course that still involves the hard work that will delay your success. All right, he paid 500,000 naira for that training. So let me ask you, what is this system? What will a system like this worth to you? 500k? Maybe 300. How about 250? I think 250 is fair if you ask me, right? But listen, I had to twist Ronald and say, no, we need to allow more people to get into this program. Okay, and that was when he agreed to 50,000 naira. Okay, which simply means that you are going to access everything. You're going to access the program for just 50,000 naira. Remember, all of the hard work has been done for you, and the only thing you need to do is send traffic. No importing of products, no warehousing of product, no delivering of products, no rebranding of products, no customer service. You are not babysitting anybody, right? No setting up of complicated systems, just sending traffic. How amazing is that? And even more, when you take action and get the Cairo system, I'm going to personally hand you the e-commerce leverage advantage. All right, that Ifoma used, Kings used, Gabriel used, Sam used, Everesters used, Lydia, Akinwumi, Nzube, Kings, a lot of them. And because you've stayed with me this far, I even have more for you. For the first 20 persons who are going to take action and get into the Kairos method as fast as possible, send me your order ID and you will be granted access to 1 month free access. 1 month free access to my software, Lazycom. Okay, now this software is going to make your journey 10 times easier. Right, you're going to gain access to templates, beautiful templates that you can easily use, that will set you apart from every other person that is gaining access to the Kairos method and system, because you have unique pages tailored for every offer that you are going to promote inside of the Kairos model. Okay, now this is you saving on designers, web hosting and domain names, right? So you are getting free domain, free hosting, access to over 20 pre-designed page templates. If you were to pay someone to help you design pages, you're going to be spending at least 50k per page, or let's say 30k per page, and at the end of the day you will discover that all of this cost you nothing less than 400,000 naira. But guess what, you are getting it all for free. So right now you are getting access to the Kairos offers, the Kairos method that includes the VIP members only account access, 8-figure mindset coaching, marketing swipe files bank, success apprentice center, the incentive program, the Telegram community as well. And guess what, I'm also giving you, when you take action and get the Kairos method, I'm handing the e-commerce leverage advantage. You're getting 1 month access to Lazycom for free. And not just that, guys, you are also going to be added to the 10x e-commerce community. So you're going to be in a community of people who do 8 and 9 figures every single year. So you from there you'll be able to build relationship with people who will propel you to even make more money for yourself. All right, and you are getting access to all of these for just 50,000 naira. All you need to do is click on the button below this video to get started. But here is the thing, this is not for lazy people. All right, you still have work to do. All right, you still need to follow instructions. So if you are not ready to do all of that, you're not ready to put in at least 2 hours of your time to implement this, then there won't be no point in getting the system. All right, but you must act fast because this is time sensitive. I'm only giving free access to 20 persons who take action on the Kairos offer or method right now. All right, so if you want to gain access to that, make sure that you send your payment details, your order ID after payment, send it over to the number that you see on your screen, or you find a button and a WhatsApp icon somewhere around this video, and you can send a message to that number that you see on your screen. So just go ahead and click on the button below this video to get started. Listen, you can go alone at this. All right, you can do what I share with you alone, source the products, set up your ad, and close your sales. You can do all of that, or you can get help from experts. All right, have you ever heard of the butterfly effect? It's a simple concept that says that little things, right, add up to magnify to form big things. Now you woke up this morning and you probably thought that nothing good is going to come out of today, right? But you were wrong. You are here right now, you're listening to me, you are being presented with an opportunity, a lifetime opportunity that has the potential of changing your life. Listen, I understand you are currently stressed, okay, and you want to get out of the position that you are. So I'm going to ask you, are you going to do nothing about it and return to the life that you have now? A life where money is scarce, a life where love is rare, a life where you can take care of your son, take care of your daughter, a life where you can take care of your loved ones, the life where your spouse keep maltreating you because you don't have enough, the life where your health is declining, a life where happiness always seems just out of reach, a life where you end up wondering, what if I had just spread my wings and fly and taken that offer that Jonathan shared. Okay, listen, no one cares about your struggles. The government wants you to pay taxes, your church wants you to pay tithe, your mosque wants you to make donations and give alms, even your family and friends want you to support them, and there is nothing wrong with all of this. You just need money to take care of this. Even more, I have more for you. When you take action right now, I'm going to give you what I call the underground traffic mastery system. Okay, now because the major thing that you're going to be doing is generating traffic, it's important that you know how to generate traffic the right way, and I'm going to be sharing you my unique system of doing that. You also gain access to 100 social media templates that you can use on social media, and of course you're going to see how to use videos for this. But remember, these are for people who are taking action quickly, and of course you get access to my training. This is one of my best-selling programs, the Facebook Ads Alchemy. All right, this is where you're going to learn the ins and outs of running profitable Facebook ads, and you are getting all of this absolutely for just 50,000 naira. But like I said, this is time sensitive. I'm only giving this to a few persons. So make sure that after taking Ronald up on the offer and getting the Kairos method, send me a message to get access to all of these bonuses I promised you and get added to the 10x community. All right. If you're still here and you think 50k is too much, let's even divide that into 365 days. This is you spending 137 naira on yourself every single day. Are you telling me that that is too much? You probably have spent more than 137 naira today, and you're going to spend more than that every single day for the next 365 days. Will you pass up on this offer on investing in yourself, in your life, on something that has the potential of transforming your financial situation? You don't want to end the year the same way you started it, do you? You must do something different from what you have been doing to see different results. Robert Kiyosaki once said that poor people buy liabilities, but what the rich people do is put their money into where it turns into more money, and that is the opportunity that is right in front of you right now. Now, what you need to understand is that money replenishes, but the time that you've spent doesn't. Once you spend the time, it is gone. All right? You have absolutely nothing to lose by taking up on this offer, but you have everything to gain. All right? Imagine having a system that has the potential of generating you ₦1 million in the next 60 days. Just imagine that. Here is Tony Robbins saying that if you want to be successful, find someone who has achieved the results you want and copy what they do, and you will achieve the same result. Now think about it, that you having Ronald walking you through the path to success, and myself also taking you through the path to success. Do you think the journey to success will be shortened? I bet it's a resounding yes. So you have all you need in front of you right now to be successful. Will you deny yourself that? Listen, stop waiting. The time will never be right. Don't postpone and say, oh, I will do it later. I'm going to do it some other time. Because the time will never be right. Let me even ask you this. Why are you here? Do you want a real opportunity? A real opportunity to do your work in your pajamas? A real opportunity to spend more time with your family? A real opportunity to tell your boss to go to hell? A real opportunity to have a battle-tested top earners to share with you step-by-step training and advice on how you can become financially free yourself and finally get the wealth and power and freedom that you've always dreamed of. So you need to stop screwing around. Ask yourself this: what do you want in the next 10 years, 5 years, a year from now, 4 weeks from now? What do you want? Do you want to be successful? Do you want to be alive? Do you want to be rich? Do you want to be free? Or do you want to be right where you are now and wondering what could have happened if you just had the guts to take the next step and try again, like Opeyemi did, and today he's generating millions from himself, like Catherine, like Kings, like Harry. Listen, whenever I try to give things out like this, people try to shut me down. So you need to act first. You need to hurry if you want to be part of this. Like I said, I'm only giving access to my bonuses, just 20 persons. If you're still seeing this video, by the way, it simply means that you have limited time, all right, to be part of the 20 persons. So make sure click on that button below this video to get started. Remember, you're getting the VIP members access, 8-figure mindset coaching, marketing swipe files, success apprentice center, the incentive program, access to the Telegram community, and of course you get the e-commerce leverage advantage, 1 month access to the Lazycom software, you gain access to the 10S community, and of course my underground traffic mastery system and the Facebook ads alchemy. All of these are valued at over $1 million, but guess what? You are getting all of these for just 50,000 naira. Don't pass up on this. Click on the button below to get started, because Ronald can wake up any morning and decide to raise the price, and my bonuses will not be there forever. All right, these are limited time offers. So click on the button to get started. Listen, you've watched this entire presentation and you want a system where the hard work of making money is done for you, right? And you know this is an excellent value for your money. So go ahead and take advantage of these incredible discounts and these amazing bonuses for just 50,000 naira. Let me even ask you a question. If you had 2 flowers, you have them cut out, right? And then there is one that is still rooted in it's, you know, on the ground, it's still rooted on the ground, and then there's other one you have it cut out and have in a vase, right? Which of them do you think is going to last more? Obviously the one that is still has its roots on the ground, right? It's the same way with starting a business. You have to be willing to get a battle-tested system that is rooted on the fundamentals, on the foundation of generating new results, if you want to be able to see result with what you are going to do. And this is what this is going to offer you, and this is what this system is going to provide you, because now you have a battle-tested system. And not just that, you have the guidance and, you know, the direction that you need to become successful. They are the nutrients that you need to be able to become successful and see the result that you need. You get them through this for just 50,000 naira. Go ahead, click on the button below this video to get started. I will see you on the other side. Take care.